गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स। कल हमने रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम इन इंसेक्ट की बात की थी। आज हम फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम इन इंसेक्ट की बात करेंगे। जिस प्रकार से मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम में एक्सटर्नल जेनेटिलिया और इंटरनल जेनेटिलिया होते हैं, उसी तरह से फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम के अंदर भी एक्सटर्नल जेनेटिलिया और इंटरनल जेनेटिलिया देखने को मिलते हैं। यहाँ पर इंटरनल जेनेटिलिया के अंदर ओवरीज, लेटरल ओविडक्ट, कॉमन ओविडक्ट, ये स्ट्रक्चर्स यहाँ पर देखने को मिलती हैं। स्पर्मेटिकल ग्लैंड्स और एक्सटर्नल जेनेटिलिया के अंदर जेनेटल चैम्बर, वल्वा या कोपुलेटरी ऑर्गन्स या ओविडक्ट, ये स्ट्रक्चर्स यहाँ पर देखने को मिलती है। फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम के अंदर a pair of ovary which possess number of ovarioles, a pair of oviduct, common oviduct, median oviduct, spermatheca, pair of accessory glands and bursa copulatrix और copulatory pouch और genital chamber और vagina, ये देखने को मिलती है। अभी हमने डायग्राम देखा, यहाँ पर ये ओवरीज देखने को मिलते हैं which contain several ovarioles. Terminal filament is here. These ovarioles are combined to form a group of ovarioles. एक झुंड के समान यहाँ देखने को मिलती है। इनमें यह पतला हिस्सा ये जर्मेनियम कहलाता है और मोटे हिस्से में ओवा, यहाँ से डेवलप होते हुए ओवा यहाँ इस वाले पार्ट पे आते हैं, जैसे विटेलेरियम या जिसे हम पेडिशन वाला पार्ट कहते हैं, जो आगे चल के लेटरल ओविडक्ट में पहुंचते हैं। इस तरह के स्ट्रक्चर आपको यहाँ पर देखें तो ये एक ओवेरियोल की बात हम करते हैं, ये टर्मिनल फिलामेंट है। दिस वन इज द जर्मेनियम, जिसमें हम कहें कि ओवा डेवलप होते हैं, यहाँ oocyte बनते हैं, यहाँ पर फॉलिकुलर एपिथेलियम बन जाता है और यहाँ ओवा मैच्योर हो जाता है। ये यहाँ तक स्ट्रक्चर में इस तरह के स्ट्रक्चर देखने को मिलते हैं। Ovaries are the prominent visceral organ present on either side of the alimentary canal. Anteriorly, the ovaries get connected with the body wall by means of thread-like suspensory ligaments. The ovaries are covered with fat body and are richly covered with trachea. Each ovary consists of a number of ovarioles or egg tubes. Ovarioles. Each ovariole is enveloped by a double-layered cellular wall. The outer wall is called ovarial sheath, which has an abundant supply of trachea. The eggs are discharged into the lateral oviduct. एक ओवेरियोल की स्ट्रक्चर अगर हम देखते हैं तो उसमें ये एग किस तरह से डेवलप होता है, oocyte से और एग तक की स्थिति, मैच्योर एग तक की स्थिति। Lateral oviduct, proximal end of the ovariole of each ovary joined to form a lateral oviduct on each side. The wall of oviduct is glandular and muscular. Median oviduct, Two lateral oviducts combine to form a median oviduct vagina. In most of the insect, median oviduct does not open directly to outside. It opens into a tubular genital chamber or vagina formed by invagination of body ball from its segment. The vagina opens outside. The opening is called vulva. Vulva serves both purposes of receiving the sperms and discharging the eggs. Bursa copulatrix. In some insects, the genital chamber or vagina develops a separate pouch called bursa copulatrix, into which insects have two reproductive openings. One is vulva from for receiving the sperms, open on eighth sternum, and another one is ovipore or gonopore on ninth sternum segment for discharging eggs. For example, Lepidoptera and water beetles. Spermatheca. It is a sac-like structure consisting of a spermatical gland and open into vagina through spermatical duct. This is mainly used for storing the sperms. It also produces some fluids responsible for longevity of cells for several hours. Accessory glands. These are a pair of collateral glands which open into the distal portion of vagina and a secrete the substance responsible for the formation of ootheca of cockroach. Praying mantis and poisonous secretion of in case of Hymenoptera. These sticky substances are used for attachment of eggs to form substrate on which they are laid. Each ovariole in insect consists of a group of tapering units called ovarioles. The number of ovarioles in an ovary varies greatly in different insects, usually 4 to 8, in Isoptera more than 2000. Typical ovariole or egg tube consists three parts, namely terminal filament, egg tube, supporting stalk, or pedicel. Types of ovarioles. Based on the presence or absence of nutritive cells the, and their location, ovarioles are categorized into two: penastic ovariole. In these ovarioles, the nutritive cells are absent and the development of oocyte takes place with the help of follicular epithelial cells. For example, in Odonata, Dictyoptera, Orthoptera, and Ephemeroptera. Second one type of ovarioles are Myriostic ovarioles, Panoistic ovariole, or Myriostic ovariole. In Myriostic ovariole, they contain trophocytes, oblique, nutritive cells which vary in their position. Based on the position of trophocytes, myriostic ovarioles are classified into two: polytrophic ovarioles, where developing oocytes and trophocytes arranged alternatively within the vitellarium, and Mecoptera, Dermaptera, and Socoptera. Acrotropic ovariole, also called telotropic ovariole, where the trophocytes are present in the germarium apex and are connected with the growing or developing oocytes by cytoplasmic strands, for example, in Hemiptera and Coleoptera. This is all about the female reproductive organs. So these are the female reproductive organs. Here is the ovary, a pair of ovary which contains several ovarioles. In these ovarioles, ovums are developed through by the same process as in sperms are developed. Then they will come sperms, ova come into the lateral oviduct. These two lateral oviducts are combinedly form a common oviduct. Here is common oviduct which open through the gonopore into genital chamber, which also contains a opening of spermatical gland, spermatica, and accessory gland. These also open into the genital chamber. The combined structure open through the vulva outside the body. तो ये फीमेल जेनेटिलिया की बात हुई, टाइप ऑफ ओवरीज की बात हुई. थैंक यू वेरी मच.